Like Will said, one of the top players, number 3 ranked player in the sport on the women's single side. This will be Cailyn Campbell serving at 0-0.
Point.
It's a good shot. I think Kaitlyn is going to be trying to come up to the net as much as possible, put as much pressure on Cailyn, as she's the favorite.
Yeah, I think Cailyn's generally more comfortable from the baseline, is what kind of was going on yesterday. But we'll see if she changes her routine here against Kaitlyn, since Kaitlyn was so successful last time they played.
Point.
So Kaitlyn Christian's lifetime career record is 107 and 45. So that's a pretty good win percentage.
Point.
And she won, I think she turned pro early in 24. And she won gold in Daytona in December of last year. I think she came back in early 25 and won gold in
3-0.
Australia. I'd like to go to Australia someday, Will. Never been there, but she's won a couple of gold medals in women's singles.
Side out.
It's a great shot from Cailyn. Great approach shot.
Cailyn was a high-level tennis player for a number of years, doubles, more double side, but doubles players, or tennis players, do very well in singles in pickleball usually right away.
Side out.
You don't see quite as many people transitioning from men's gymnastics into pickleball, but Will's an example of somebody who did gymnastics at a high level for a number of years, and here he is playing pickleball.
Yeah.
3-0.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that's transferred from gymnastics to pickleball other than me, but
Side out.
I had a chance to see Will play a couple games yesterday, again, both in mixed doubles and men's doubles against one of my friends, Adam Harvey. We'll talk about that more in a second. Oh, nice play by Cailyn. So Cailyn Campbell, her career record is 20 and 21, so right around 500. She's obviously a fairly new pro, very young, hits very hard from both sides. Her brother Cailyn Campbell is in the stands. He is also a player on the tour. Very good player as well.
1-3.
And Will played against him yesterday.
I did. Very good player.
Side out. Three, 1. Point.
Great start here for Cailyn Christian. Really putting a lot of pressure on Cailyn coming up to the net as early as possible.
4-1.
Early 3-point lead here for Kaitlyn.
Point.
You have Kaitlyn and Cailyn, so pretty similar names. We probably should be saying Christian and Campbell, just so it's easier to figure out which one we're talking about.
Point.
Good hustle from Cailyn Campbell there.
Yeah, she did, and I think we talked about an earlier match. Singles, it's so important to be able to anticipate your opponent's shot, and that's exactly what Christian did there, as Campbell was trying to put one back behind her, and she was able to get to it.
Side out.
What's your favorite discipline, Will, in pickleball, would you say?
I'm gonna have to go with men's doubles. Love dinking, love flicking.
Okay.
And a lot of these players have more experience than me, especially in singles. So it's tough.
1-6.
Yep.
Side out.
This long. Yeah, so Christian has a pretty good lead here in game one. She's up 6-1. seems to be dictating play from, like Will said, the net many of the time.
Point.
It's a great shot from Kaitlyn.
Timeout receiver, 7-1.
Yeah, it's going to be a timeout here by Cailyn Campbell coming off of a 7-1 deficit. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. All right, we're back here at the Jenius Bank Pickleball World Championships.
Point.
And that one ticks the net and goes wide. That's always frustrating when you have somebody out of position and hit a good shot, but it hits the top of the net, goes wide. Just got to shake it off and go to the next point. She's down 8-1 now.
Point.
Yeah, that one's deep. Campbell seems to be having a little bit of a tough time just kind of measuring her ground strokes here in this match a little bit. She's hitting some of those long, and Christian is showing why she's the number 3 seed.
Point.
Christian handles that one nicely off the net. When you're in these situations, you know, Will, you've probably been in it before, and you're down big. What do you do? Do you just try to refocus? I know you're. We'll, after this point, we'll kind of hear how you think about it.
Side out.
Yeah, I think especially when you're kind of the underdog in these situations, you have to go for those big shots. You know, you see Cailyn missing a couple of returns, but she also got a couple of side outs on it, so I like her going for those big shots.
Side out.
Just got to get a little bit more over that, get some topspin on that ball.
Yeah, it feels like the wind's maybe a little bit at her back. It feels sideways, but maybe a little bit at Campbell's back.
There's a lot of wind here in Dallas.
That's
point game, 11-1.
That's a tough way to lose it, but that'll put a conclusion here to game one with Kaitlyn Christian taking it 11-1 in dominating fashion. They'll switch sides and see if Cailyn Campbell can come back and make a game here in game two.
Now, if you're Cailyn, what are you doing in this situation? What do you think she needs to do in order to make it a tighter game?
Well, let's take a Carvana grandstand court. Myself, Dave Schwanis, with Will Schaefer. And we are going to game two here of this match between Kaitlyn Christian, the number 3 seed, and Cailyn Campbell, the number 27 seed. Kaitlyn Christian, I think, to say it in short terms, was pretty dominant there in game one. Didn't make a lot of errors, and Cailyn Campbell's going to get a chance to see if she can get some momentum early here in game two by starting the game off here with the ball.
Point.
And she rips that one. Yep, she had some confidence in that stroke. She's going to come out here, I think. Will, you asked the question before the break. She's got to come out and just kind of settle down, try to execute, maybe, you know, mix it up a little bit. But this side has seemed to be, well, there's been a few exceptions, but this seems to be the better side today. So we'll see if she can take advantage.
I can really see Cailyn putting a little bit more oomph on that serve.
Yep, you got to go for your serves and singles. She had a nice chance there to get to 2 with that volley, but puts it in the net, and that'll give the ball back to Kaitlyn Christian.
Side out.
It's a little wide.
Yeah, that was a nice dipping shot by Christian, but it goes wide, and I think Campbell really needs to get a little run here early in this game just to give herself a chance.
Side out.
Yeah, Will, those shots that you're trying to hit more of that dipping drop from the baseline, the ones that are really good at it, it's such a successful shot to put pressure on your opponent. She tried it there, but couldn't execute it.
100%.
Point.
Just overhit that a little bit.
Yeah, she seems more confident, I would say, in this game, but she's got to dial in those ground strokes.
I'll recall. 1-1. Point.
That one goes long.
2-1. Point.
Yeah, and Kaitlyn's putting a lot of pressure with those deep drives. And it just seems like this whole match, Cailyn Campbell has had a tough time dialing in those ground strokes. It happens. Especially against the best players. You want to be even that much more precise and hit them harder.
Side out.
That's a great shot from Cailyn.
She roped that one right down the line. Gets the ball back. Down 2.
1-3. Point.
It's great pressure from Cailyn Campbell.
Yep.
I think she needs to get up to the net as soon as possible. Cailyn
back with some fight here, playing better.
Time
and
in.
She's got the ball here, up 2 points against Kaitlyn Christian, trying to extend that lead.
Point. Side out.
It's a great ball from Christian right on the line.
Yeah, she's got great ground strokes from both sides of the ball. No surprise given her high tennis background that she's had years to practice those groundies with the tennis racket, now with the pickleball paddle.
Point.
Nice volley. What was your best event in gymnastics, Will, in your 10 years of gymnastics?
Ooh, I liked floor. Just being able to flip, tumble, all that is fun. I can still do
4-5.
backflip.
Nice. Nice shot there by
Great
Cailyn.
shot from Cailyn Campbell.
Yeah, she got that one deep in the corner to Christian's forehand, and she couldn't handle it.
I think the difference of this match is really just going to be whoever gets up to the net first. That's where a lot of the points are being given.
She does still have a 1-point lead here with the ball.
Point.
She extends it to 2.
There it is.
6-4 lead.
Yep.
She's looking a lot more confident this game than she was last game, and it shows.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, Will, I was talking in an earlier match about the shadows on the back side of the court there that Christian's on, and whether or not it's a little bit tougher to pick the ball up when you're hitting out of the shadows.
Point.
Because I definitely have seen I've seen Campbell have more success on this side than this side, and vice versa, with Christian not having as much success. But it's amazing how just slight differences in conditions or the vision of the court can change how your ability to see the ball.
Yeah, I think it does affect it, and obviously Kaitlyn is struggling a little bit more than she was last game.
We are having a challenge that last call. Kaitlyn Christian's challenging it. I don't know how much of this is she thought it was out versus this is sort of like if just using your free challenge timeout in a sense, but see what the referees come up with in terms of whether or not that ball was in or out. I think, Will, from my vantage point, right in the baseline, it looked clearly out to me, but I've been wrong many times on line calls. Just ask people I play against. They'll tell you.
Yeah, no, I agree. I saw it out as well, but a lot of the time this ball is moving so fast.
The challenge negated. The view of the ball was completely blocked. No loss of challenge.
Wow. Never seen that before.
Yeah, so they did not have a clear view of that ball from whatever camera angles they had. So they're going to stick with the call on the court, which was the ball was out, and therefore Cailyn Campbell will have the ball back on serve here, up 7-4 in the second game, down 1 game.
7-4. Side out.
A little bit out, but I like her going for that, especially at this point in the match.
And Will, we talked about it in the last match, but that wasn't an actual timeout. It was a challenge, but it's amazing how many times when there's a timeout or stoppage in play, it
4-7.
favors the person that was on the wrong side of momentum.
Point.
It's great pressure from Kaitlyn Christian there.
Yeah, she shows him a little bit of motion there.
5-7.
Now she's only down 2.
Point.
Now down 1. You know, in these matches, especially singles, Will, the ability to close these matches out in 2 versus 3 games and save your body in terms of, especially if you're in other disciplines or even for
6-7.
later rounds of the tournament, singles takes a lot out of your body. And it is 6-7 for those of you at home. Yep.
Point.
I don't know if you got a picture there of Will in the booth, but he was.
I was.
He clearly knew the score at 6-7. That's come and gone. No,
7-7.
7-7.
Side
Just
out.
wide.
It's a little wide. That's what Cailyn Campbell really needed there to stop that momentum from
Yeah,
Cailyn Christian.
She came out of that free challenge timeout, if you will, or the challenge timeout, and got 3 quick points to tie this at 7.
7-7.
See if Cailyn can get up to the net and score 4 points to get the game.
Side out.
There was definitely a wind gust there, Will, on that one. She sails it long. I don't know how much that was wind versus just the stroke, but it felt like we had a little
7-7.
gust at our back. She goes with a little bit of a slice, spinny serve there. Off the
And
net.
Side out.
That backspin is going to allow Cailyn Campbell to put even more topspin on her stroke.
Yeah. It's always interesting, as you move up in the levels of pickleball, most of the pros actually like hitting with people that do that backspin because it gives them more topspin to work with. The lower levels can cause a lot of problems for people, but
yeah, you almost have to hit that slice backhand or slice forehand almost perfectly, or else it's kind of gonna backfire on you.
Yep. It's going to come back with a lot more topspin than you're going to want to handle.
8-7.
Cailyn Campbell with a 1-point lead.
Side out.
So like we said, last tournament here, Cailyn Campbell lost 11-4, 11-4. So she's already kind of shown some improvement here in this match, getting the lead actually in game 2. That one goes in the net.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of wind here in Dallas, and I don't know if you can feel it at home, but it is definitely affecting the players.
8-7. Side out.
Got a little bit of a side out fest going on here in the middle of this match. See Adam Stone walking by our area here, heading to the championship court, I'm guessing.
Wow, that's just an incredible combo from Cailyn Campbell.
That was a great point. That was definitely the point of the match right there so far. A lot of back and forth at the net. I think that's one of the more exciting parts of singles is when you get the 2 people up at the net doing cat and mouse pickleball and who can be more creative. You see different shots in singles than you do in doubles, especially up at the net. No, baseline too, you see a lot more groundies, but
it's really important to be good at both of those skills because whether you like it or not, it's going to
8-7.
happen.
Side out.
Great shot from Cailyn Christian there.
Yeah, when you that's a perfect drop volley there by Cailyn Christian. You can see the tennis stroke there a little bit at play.
7-8.
Silky smooth up at the net.
We've been stuck at 8-7 for a couple minutes now. I'd like to see maybe a timeout.
Server. 8-7.
Read my mind.
We do have a timeout. Will saw that one coming. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. Back with you soon from the Genius Bank Pickleball World Championships and close out this game 2.
Wow, great shot from Kaitlyn going behind Kaitlyn.
Yeah, she hit a couple of beautiful shots. The first one, Kaitlyn Christian got to and volleyed. The last one, there was no getting to that one with how hard Cailyn Campbell hit it.
9-7.
2 points from game 2.
Wow, that was an incredible return from Kaitlyn. Just push it a little long on her 4th shot.
And that gives Cailyn Campbell here a game point to take this to a 3rd game. She's up 10-7. Do you feel like this side that Cailyn Campbell's on has been a little bit better for each player today? See if she can close it out.
She does it.
And that goes wide. So that is a game 2 win by Cailyn Campbell, 11-7. And we are going to go to a decisive game 3 here in this women's round of 32 match. We'll be back with you in a minute to see which
0-0.
Caitlyn Christian has a career record of 29-14 in decisive game 3, so she's been very successful in those.
Side out.
There's a side out early. And then Cailyn Campbell is 5-6
0-0
in decisive game 3s.
It's a great start from Cailyn.
So a little bit under 500, but kind of consistent with her overall record.
1-0.
Let's see if Cailyn can kind of capitalize on what happened last game. That's just too good from Christian.
And we will see if there is a better side. You know, both ladies won on the side that is closest to Will and I. Caitlyn Christian is starting on that side, but they will change
0-1
after somebody gets to 6. This is great volleying there by Caitlyn Christian at the net. Will, she's listening to Will's advice, which is to get to the net first and put pressure on your opponent. She's doing that this game. It's tied at 1.
Wow, Cailyn is putting a lot of power on those ground strokes.
Yeah, her ground strokes the last 2 games have been markedly better than that first game. She was struggling to find the range on those shots, hitting some into the net, hitting some long, but those last 2 ground strokes from the baseline were perfect. She pulled Caitlyn Christian wide with 1 and then got the next ball and put it in the open court with authority. And she's not 1-1. She's not swinging tentatively. She's swinging with lots of confidence, which is what you need to do.
Side out.
Still 1-1 here in the decisive 3rd game.
Point.
It's a great serve from Caitlyn Christian.
Yeah, Cailyn Campbell kind of looked down like she wasn't happy with the bounce, but
2-1.
it is what it is.
Cailyn is really good up at that net.
Yeah, again, you can see the confidence building here with Cailyn Campbell. I think she's realized that she's more than in this match. She has a chance to win it. Why not play with some confidence here? You know, for a younger player like this, Will, when you have a chance to play against the #3 player in the world with a chance to win, get a signature win, nothing like it.
Point.
That one seemed like it was a little bit of a flat bounce. I don't know if you saw that, Will, but it didn't seem like the ball came up.
Yeah, a little bit of payback for
the one on the other side.
Points ago,
yeah. Exactly, yep. The pickleball gods sometimes even things out.
2-2.
If there is such a thing.
They always do, Dave.
They always do? Okay, that's good to know. Wow, that was a nice one. Yeah, that was a nice...
A little bit of a high floater there.
I don't know what you call that shot. It's sort of a hybrid of a lob and a... I don't know what that is.
2-2.
A high drip.
Point.
Cailyn Campbell got a little bit on her back foot in that one and couldn't get on top of the ball. Turns the back ball over to Kaitlyn Christian.
3-2.
Kaitlyn does have a 1-point lead here in the third game.
Wow.
Side out.
Cailyn is showing a lot more fight on this side than she was in the first game.
Yeah. There's nothing like confidence, especially with the younger players. You know, Will, you're a younger player. If you get some confidence and get some success going.
Side out.
I think Kaitlyn, though, she's got a long history in tennis as well, so she knows probably how to use those timeouts if momentum gets on the other side.
3-2.
But right now, she still holds that 1-point lead.
Stop play. Service warning. Release is getting high. Below the hip, please. Replay.
We got a service
3-2.
warning on Kaitlyn Christian.
Point.
Will, have you ever had any service violation warnings with your serve, or is your serve pretty plain vanilla? You don't have any problems with it?
Oh, I would definitely not describe it as plain vanilla. I have gotten a couple service warnings. I got one in Vegas.
4-2.
Okay.
But it all evens out. I won that match, so.
I mean, you have a nice hard serve.
Try to hit my serve as big as possible.
You're also a little bit on the taller side, which can help with getting a little more leverage on your serves.
I appreciate that.
Timeout
Dave.
receiver. 5-2.
And that'll
We
lead.
got a timeout
Yeah, that's
from
going to lead.
Cailyn Campbell.
Yeah, it leads to a timeout. Cailyn Campbell got a little bit of a run there, so we're going to stay. Kaitlyn Christian has taken a 6-2 lead
Time
as we
in.
change sides.
6-2.
It's a great
Side
shot
out.
from Cailyn Campbell, pulling behind Kaitlyn Christian.
Can't tell you all the reasons why, but I do believe this is the better side. It's been that way all day, and it's been that way in this match. So
2-6.
Cailyn Campbell still has a very good chance to come back here. Only down 3, now
Point.
down 2.
Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of more room on the side of Cailyn Campbell right now. The fence may be a little bit in the way.
And they're still in the shade there on the Kaitlyn Christian baseline, which could disrupt your vision a little bit, hitting out of the shade when you're down there.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Point.
That is so pretty by Cailyn Campbell. She, again, got to the net, put a lot of pressure on Kaitlyn Christian. Hit a lot of good shots in that rally, but then Cailyn Campbell was able to find that last forehand volley across court to put the point away. And we now have a 1-point game here. That's a nice surge here out of that.
4-6.
Oh, 2-point game, sorry, 4-6. I spoke
Side
too
out.
soon.
Little luck from Kaitlyn Christian there, but great 2-point run from Cailyn Campbell. Starting to get a little bit more in this match. I think you're right, Dave. I think this side of Cailyn Campbell is
6-4.
a little bit better.
Point.
Great job.
You know, I'm willing to bet that Kaitlyn's strategy right now is when Cailyn is up at the net, she's going to try to drop and try to grind her out, maybe play a little bit more cat and mouse. That's what's been working in this third game so far.
7-4.
She's got that 3-point lead here in the third game.
Side out.
Ball goes into the net, and that'll give the ball back to Cailyn Campbell. Down by 3, but still has a chance here to come back and take this third game. Get a little run going here late in this match.
4-7.
That's just too
Side
good
out.
by Kaitlyn Christian. Cailyn Campbell hit a couple of terrific passing shots, and Kaitlyn Christian hit one on both wings, and the last one was not returnable, and now she's got a
7-4.
3-point lead here.
Point.
That's going to be a little deep.
Yeah, a little deep. And she's 3 points from this match.
8-4. Point.
See, this is where the top players in the world, they're really strong. You know, a lot of these players on the PPA tour, especially in singles, can take a game off of these top level players, but a lot of the time they're just too good near the end. They don't get tight in these high pressure situations.
And I think Kaitlyn is getting to the net
9-4.
more consistently, and when she's up there, she's a little more successful when she gets there too.
Point.
She's really dialed in. That one,
Yes.
that one's called long by
Referee
Cailyn
timeout. We have a
Christian.
challenge of the out call.
Timeouts.
Yeah, I think it kind of depends on the match. Me personally,
After
I
review,
want
the
to try
result
to
of the
use them
rally
as much
is
as
overturned.
possible.
The ball was in. Loss of free challenge, no free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining.
okay.
Resume play at side out 4-9.
Sorry about that. We were talking over the refs there, but that challenge was a good challenge. That ball was in. That's a huge challenge, successful challenge by Cailyn Campbell. So instead of being a 10-4 game, it's a 9-4 game. Big difference between 9 and 10 late in games. So she'll get the
Time
serve
in.
back here.
4-9.
The chance to put some points on the board.
And it's a 4-point game.
Point.
Yeah, that was a very well struck backhand by Cailyn. Landed almost on the baseline. Kind of right in that nearly shadow area, and Cailyn couldn't handle it. Cailyn Christian.
5-9.
That's beautiful from
Point.
Cailyn Campbell.
Yeah, that's really nice.
This is where you try to hone in on your skills. You know, you go for a little bit more on your shots. If I'm Cailyn Campbell, I have nothing to lose here, and I'm just going to trust my abilities and play my game. See if I can make a comeback here.
Yeah, she's only down 3 now, serving at 6-9.
6-9.
So she's definitely in this third game.
Point.
That's beautiful from Cailyn Campbell.
Yeah, I think in terms of the sides, again, I hate to keep harping on it, but the little wind that's out here, the wind that is out here is probably 10 miles an hour. Is at Cailyn Campbell's back, and Cailyn Christian's hitting into it. And some of those
Yes, you do.
balls that
receiver,
Cailyn's hitting are
7-9.
going into the net this last few points. But that'll make the score 7-9. Cailyn Christian is calling a timeout. Throws it
In.
even further on with the ball
7-9.
in her hand.
Side out.
It's a great shot from Cailyn Christian.
Yeah, she called the timeout, came out of it, got herself kind of a little bit of a break, and she comes back out, and it's a beautiful winner right down the
9-7.
line. 2 points from the match.
Point.
That was right on the line, Dave.
Yeah, that was
It's beautiful.
That's going to give her a match point here. She's up 10-7 here in game 3, and let's see if Cailyn can get the ball back and still
10-7.
make a game here of game 3.
She
Side
holds
out.
off a match point. Let's see if she can get a couple more, put a little bit more pressure on Cailyn Christian here.
Yeah, that was a great point by Cailyn Campbell there. It's always tough when you're facing match points, Will, to come back and have the ability to hit those shots in those clutch situations. Cailyn Campbell certainly was.
Seven 10.
Wow, that was
Side
a
out.
great drive by Cailyn Campbell to Caitlyn Christian's backhand. And again, Caitlyn Christian handles that well, pushes that volley very deep,
10-7.
and Cailyn Campbell couldn't get it. That'll bring up another match point for Caitlyn Christian.
Oh, that's the
Point
worst
game.
way to end
Match,
it.
Yeah, I
11-7.
hate any match that way, but that's part of the game. And Caitlyn Christian takes Cailyn Campbell out in 3 games. Very hard-fought match by both ladies. Great effort by Cailyn Campbell, but she goes down to the number 3 seed in 3 games.
Kaitlyn Christian really showing why she's a 3 seed. Put up a lot of fight, especially in that third game. But trust me, this is not the last time you'll be seeing Cailyn Campbell.